The gate was never just a machine. It was a door to fear, hope, and the unknown. One step forward, and everything changes. Before we go deeper, take 1 second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. If you enjoy science fiction that feels real and human, you are in the right place. Now, let's step through the gate. A large metal ring stands in a secret military base. Strange symbols cover its surface. When it activates, the room fills with light and a wave of energy bursts outward. A blue wall forms inside the ring. It looks like water, but it stands still in the air. This is the Stargate. In Stargate SG-1, this gate connects Earth to distant planets. Not planets in our galaxy only, but worlds across space. Each address is a code made of symbols. Dial the right symbols and a wormhole opens. Step through, and in seconds, you stand on another world. At first, the missions are simple. Explore, learn, make allies. But very quickly, the truth becomes clear. Earth is not alone, and many powerful beings already control parts of the galaxy. The first great enemy is the Goa'uld. They look human, but inside their bodies lives a snake-like parasite. These parasites take control of hosts and pretend to be gods. They rule entire planets. They use fear and advanced technology to keep people under control. This idea is simple but powerful. What if the gods from ancient myths were not gods at all? What if they were aliens using technology to look like magic? This question drives the early seasons of SG-1. It makes every mission feel bigger than just survival. It becomes a fight for freedom. The team travels through forests, deserts, frozen lands, and strange cities. Some worlds look almost like Earth. Others feel ancient and forgotten. On many planets, people live in fear of false gods. The team does not just fight. They inspire rebellion. They offer hope. But every step forward brings danger. The Goa'uld are not weak. They have massive ships in space. They have weapons that can destroy cities. They see Earth as small and unimportant. That is their mistake. As the story grows, new enemies rise. The Replicators appear. They are not alive in the normal way. They are machines that copy themselves. Small metal blocks move like insects. They consume technology. They learn, they adapt. This enemy is different. You cannot talk to them, you cannot scare them, you cannot reason with them. They do not want power or worship, they only want to grow. The fear here is not personal, it is cold and endless. The tension increases because the threat feels unstoppable. Even powerful alien races struggle against them. Technology that once gave safety becomes a weakness. Every tool can be turned against you. Then comes another shift in the universe. Ancient beings are mentioned. A race that once lived in the galaxy long before humans became advanced. They built the Stargates. They understood energy and space in ways Earth is only starting to learn. This mystery becomes the heart of Stargate Atlantis. A new expedition leaves Earth, not just to another planet, but to another galaxy, the Pegasus Galaxy. Their destination is Atlantis, a lost city built by the ancients. But Atlantis is not just a city, it is a ship, a massive floating structure full of hidden rooms, old weapons, and secrets. The team arrives expecting wonder. They find danger waiting. In this new galaxy, the Wraiths rule. They are not parasites like the Goa'uld. They are predators. They feed on human life. Entire planets live in fear of their ships appearing in the sky. When the Wraith come, people hide, but hiding rarely works. The tension in Atlantis feels more raw. There is no large army behind the team, no endless support. They are far from Earth. Supplies are limited. Every decision matters. Every battle has a cost. The city itself becomes a character in the story. Long halls filled with light, control rooms with glowing panels, windows that look out over endless ocean. At times, it feels safe. At other times, it feels empty and fragile. One of the strongest parts of both series is the balance between action and quiet moments. After battles, there is silence. After loss, there is reflection. The shows do not rush past the human cost. In SG-1, the team slowly changes the galaxy. They form alliances with old enemies. They discover advanced weapons left by the ancients. They face beings who exist on a higher plane of existence, known as the Ori.
The Ori are different from the Goa'uld. They do not pretend to be gods. They demand worship openly. They offer power and miracles, but at a price. Their followers believe completely, and belief can be stronger than fear. This creates a new kind of conflict, not just ships and weapons, but ideas, faith versus freedom, obedience versus choice. The battles move from planets to minds. Atlantis faces its own rising tension. The Wraith begin to adapt. They learn about Earth. They search for new feeding grounds. The expedition must decide when to hide and when to fight. The deeper message becomes clear. Technology alone does not save anyone. Advanced ships can be destroyed. Powerful weapons can fail. What matters most is trust, courage, and the will to stand together. Both shows build their worlds slowly. They allow small victories. They also allow real losses. Planets fall, friends die, hope weakens, then it rises again. There is a strong feeling of exploration. Every time the gate activates, there is a chance for wonder, a new culture, a strange problem, a moral choice. Not every planet is at war. Some episodes focus on simple human struggles in alien settings. This makes the universe feel large and alive. It is not only about the main enemies, it is about hundreds of small stories connected by one gate. The visual of the Stargate itself remains powerful. The spinning symbols, the loud locking sound, the sudden rush of blue energy. It signals change, it signals risk. The idea that Earth was once small and unimportant also changes. Over time, Earth becomes a key player. Through courage and learning, it earns respect. It builds its own ships. It steps into space not as a victim, but as a force. In Atlantis, isolation creates pressure. The team must solve problems with limited help. Sometimes they must choose between saving one world or protecting their own city. These choices feel heavy. The Wraith are not simple monsters. Some want power, some want survival. A few question their own nature. This adds layers to the conflict. It is not just good versus evil, it is survival versus survival. The Replicators return in new forms in Atlantis. Now they look human. They think faster. They plan. The threat becomes personal again. Trust becomes harder. Across 10 seasons of SG-1 and 5 seasons of Atlantis, the tone evolves. Early episodes feel like discovery. Middle seasons feel like resistance. Later seasons feel like destiny. The ancients remain a mystery for a long time. Why did they leave? Why did they ascend to a higher state of being? Why do they refuse to interfere? These questions create tension. Power exists, but it is distant. This idea connects to real life in a simple way. Sometimes help is possible, but does not come. Sometimes growth only happens when you face danger alone. The shows also explore leadership. Leaders make mistakes, they doubt themselves, they carry responsibility for lives. This makes the victories more meaningful. Friendship is central. In SG-1, the team becomes more than soldiers, they become family. In Atlantis, the isolation makes bonds even stronger. When the city is under attack, everyone fights not just for survival, but for each other. The Gate network connects thousands of worlds, yet every world feels separate. Some are advanced, some are simple farming societies, some are ruins of lost civilizations. The contrast keeps the journey fresh. Space battles grow larger over time. Earth builds battle cruisers, alien ships clash in orbit, energy beams cut through darkness. But even during these moments, the focus returns to people inside the ships making hard choices. The Ori arc in SG-1 brings spiritual tension. Their followers perform miracles through advanced power. People believe because they see results. This reflects a simple fear. What if power looks good at first? Atlantis deals with the fear of extinction. The Wraith once nearly destroyed the ancients in Pegasus. History feels heavy. The city is a reminder of past defeat and lost greatness. Yet hope never disappears. Even when the gate shuts down, even when power fails, someone always searches for a solution. One powerful theme is knowledge. Every mission brings new information, a new device, a new ally, a new warning. Knowledge spreads slowly, but builds strength over time. The Stargate universe does not reset after each episode. Consequences remain, alliances shift, enemies evolve. This long memory makes the story feel real. Humor also plays a role. In tense situations, small jokes break fear. This makes characters feel human. It reminds viewers that courage is not the absence of fear, but action despite fear. Atlantis often feels darker in tone. The ocean surrounds the city. When power drops, water rises. The idea of being trapped underwater adds quiet tension even in calm moments. SG-1 often feels broader. It spans galaxies, ancient history, and cosmic beings. Atlantis feels focused and personal, like holding a fragile light in deep space. Over time, Earth becomes more advanced. It studies ancient technology. It builds faster ships. It learns to defend itself. The journey from weakness to strength feels earned. The Stargate itself remains constant. No matter how advanced ships become, the gate is still the fastest and most direct path. It is simple compared to massive starships, yet more personal. Each dialing sequence builds anticipation. Will this world be friendly? Will it be hostile? Will the team return safely? There are episodes about time loops, alternate realities, and lost timelines. These stories add depth. They ask what might happen if one choice changes. They show how fragile events can be. In Atlantis, the city sometimes flies. It rises from the ocean. It moves through space. Seeing a city lift into the sky changes scale. It reminds viewers that the universe is always larger than expected. The final seasons of SG-1 bring a sense of closure. Old enemies fall, new understandings form. The journey that began with one open gate becomes a network of connections across galaxies. Atlantis ends with urgency. The city returns to Earth. The threat follows. The story closes not with perfect peace, but with survival and possibility. The lasting power of Stargate SG-1 and Atlantis is not just in alien ships or ancient weapons. It is in the idea that ordinary people can face impossible odds and still choose to stand. It is in the belief that knowledge shared is stronger than power kept secret.
It is in the quiet moment before stepping through the gate, knowing the world on the other side could change everything. The gate hums, the symbols lock, the blue surface forms, and once again, someone takes a step forward, because staying still was never an option. If you made it this far, you understand why this universe still matters. It is not only about science fiction. It is about courage when the future feels uncertain. It is about hope when the sky looks dark. And maybe that's why the gate still calls. Somewhere in some distant galaxy, it is still spinning,